Have you ever missed a place you've never been? Ached for a version of your life you never lived? That feeling has a name, and it's not sadness. It's not imagination. It's something stranger, a memory of nothing at all. Maybe it's a song from an era before you were born. Maybe it's a photograph of a summer that wasn't yours. Maybe it's a house you've never entered, and somehow you feel like you know exactly what it smells like inside. You feel the pull of it, the warmth, the loss, as if something was taken from you, even though nothing was ever there. Psychologists call this anemoia, a longing for a time or place you never actually experienced. It sits beside its more familiar cousin, nostalgia, but nostalgia remembers. Anemoia imagines. It's longing without a location, grief without a personal history. So why does the mind create homesickness for a home it never had? The answer begins with understanding what memory really is. Memory isn't a recording, it's a reconstruction. Every time you remember something, your brain doesn't replay a perfect video. It rebuilds the experience using fragments, emotions, associations, and imagination, like assembling a photograph from scattered pieces. That means your mind isn't limited to remembering the past. It can also create emotionally convincing versions of a past that never belonged to you. You are not being irrational. You are not confusing fantasy with reality. Your brain is doing something remarkably human. It isn't only designed to remember, it's designed to simulate. The same ability that lets you imagine tomorrow lets you emotionally visit places that never existed in your own life. Your inner world is built not only from experiences you've lived, but also from stories you've heard, films you've watched, music you've loved, and emotions you've quietly absorbed over the years. Sometimes those pieces blend together so naturally that they begin to feel like memories, not because they happened, because they mean something. Neuroscientist Endel Tolving described memory as a form of time travel. The same brain systems that help you revisit the past also help you imagine possible worlds. The hippocampus doesn't simply archive experiences, it constructs them, which means the same brain that remembers your childhood bedroom can also imagine a bedroom you've never slept in, built from old photographs, novels, movies, family stories, and countless tiny details collected throughout your life. Your brain also relies on schemas, mental templates built from repeated patterns. Ideas like a peaceful childhood summer, a cozy autumn evening, a simpler life. These templates don't have to come from your own experiences. They can come from anywhere. Books, films, your grandparents' stories, images you've seen 100 times. Over the years, those fragments merge into something emotionally familiar. And here's the fascinating part. Your brain often retrieves the emotion before it retrieves the source. So you feel the longing first. Only afterward do you realize there was never a real memory attached to it. You're responding to an emotional pattern, not a historical event. So what do you do with a feeling that has no destination? Number 1, give it a name. Simply recognizing that you're experiencing anemoia can make the feeling less confusing. Not every emotion requires an explanation. Some only need recognition. Number 2, follow the feeling instead of the imagined place. Ask yourself, what am I actually longing for? Safety? Belonging? Slowness? Connection? Often, that's what the feeling has been trying to tell you all along. Number 3, find the pieces that built the memory. Was it an old film, a photograph, music, a story someone told you? Understanding where the emotion gathered its shape often softens its mystery. Number 4, see imagination as a strength. The ability to emotionally experience places you've never been comes from the same capacities that support empathy, creativity, and storytelling. Your imagination isn't misleading you, it's revealing how deeply you can connect. Number 5, bring the feeling into the present. Instead of chasing a life that never existed, ask yourself how you can create that feeling today. A quiet evening, a walk at sunset, a handwritten letter, a slow conversation. Sometimes the emotion isn't asking you to return to the past, it's inviting you to build something similar now. Here's the simplest way to understand it. Your mind isn't a filing cabinet filled with facts. It's a storyteller, a weaver. It gathers emotions, images, sounds, stories, and dreams, then quietly stitches them into experiences that feel real, not because they're historically true, because they're emotionally meaningful. The longing doesn't prove you've lost something. It proves your imagination is capable of making meaning from pieces scattered across an entire lifetime. So the next time you miss a place you've never been, or a life you never lived, don't rush to explain it away. Let the feeling exist, not as evidence that something is missing, but as evidence of how beautifully your mind can imagine, remember, and hope, all at the same time. Some feelings don't point backward, they point toward the life you're still capable of creating. And perhaps that's what your heart was searching for all along.